I'm going to sow some more tomato seeds today, and I'm going to sow them in these. They're only small cells, but to get a start on a tomato you don't need that much space, and this is going to hold a lot of plants. 72 in total. I've just filled that out with some compost, and now I'm just going to compress the cells down just to firm off that compost before we water and seed it. And if you can get older little trays like this, they're perfect to maximise sowing in a very small area. And it's always a good idea, no matter what type of plant it is, to grow yourself extra ones as you're going through season, just in case you lose a couple of something, you've got a backup plant to bang straight in and replace that, rather than having to sow seeds after the fact and then wait for them to grow. It's something that I always do every year as well. I always have excess plants on backup just in case. So I'm just going to firm this soil down. Don't have to go too mad with it, just press it down, and then we're going to top it back up again. When you're using small cells like this, make sure that you sieve your soil, so you're not getting big chunks of wood or stone in there. You want it as fine as you can get it. So we'll get that watered. And the reason I'm speaking about having plants backed up just in case something goes wrong is last year, mid-April, if you remember, in the UK the temperature suddenly dropped to -4 overnight, and for me personally, because I don't use heated greenhouses, it killed a lot of plants. And if you haven't got anything like this on standby just in case that happens, you're going to have to start right back from the beginning, from doing this, sowing the seeds, waiting for them to grow, and you're going to lose a month of your growing season, so you don't want that. So that's why I always do these. Very small area, but just in case, you know you've got your plants ready. Another thing to think about as well is, it's really sunny today, it's quite warm. I think today's about 64, which is not bad really considering. But from Monday onwards, the temperature's going to drop, and it looks like it's going to drop down to about 1 degree. So if you've got any tender plants in your greenhouses like tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, in pots growing on, then take them inside. If you can accommodate it, take them inside, because that is the exact thing that I'm talking about. One snap of cold, half your plants die. You haven't done this and you're right back to where you started 2 months ago. Also tomorrow, Sunday, the clocks go forward, so it's going to stay light till about 7:30, which is great. That extra light is going to make a lot of difference. Anyway, let's crack on and get these seeds in. So this variety that I'm sowing today is called Moneymaker. They're quite small seeds, these, which is all the better considering we're using really small cells. But you just want to pop one in each. And what I like to do when I'm putting these seeds on is, as I put them in, I press them down a little so there's a little indentation, because then we can very lightly cover it. So we've got all the seeds in, and we've got them all a little pressed down. So now we just need to cover them really lightly with the trusty colander. And because they're such small cells, it's not going to take much. It's the advantages of doing it like this. You're getting lots and lots of plants in a small space and not using very much compost either. So this is giving it a really nice light covering, which is what we want. And we'll just smooth top over on that. Then we'll water it back in. Lightly this time, because we know those seeds are not planted very deep, so we don't want to get blowing them out of soil. Then all you need to do is pop a label in it. So that's you all done now. Obviously this holds 72 tomato plants, and you won't need to back your plants up to that degree, but if you do plant 12 tomato plants in a season, a couple of weeks after you've got the plants growing, sow another 12 just in case. And then if 1 or 2 drop out as you're going through a season for whatever reason, you then know you've got your backup plants already grown, ready to just drop in and replace it. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see any more videos through season, hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.